Deep Work by Cal Newport. Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World. Published by Wise Office Audiobook. Introduction to Deep Work. In Deep Work, Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World, Cal Newport presents a compelling case for the importance of focused, undistracted work in an age dominated by constant connectivity and shallow tasks. The book begins with a stark observation. Our modern world is increasingly distracted. Social media, email, and endless notifications fragment our attention, making it harder to concentrate on meaningful, cognitively demanding tasks. Newport argues that this trend is not only detrimental to individual productivity, but also undermines our ability to achieve excellence in any field. The central premise of deep work is that deep work, defined as professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push cognitive capabilities to their limit, is becoming rare yet more valuable than ever. In a knowledge economy where innovation and creativity are prized, the ability to focus deeply is a superpower. However, many people fail to cultivate this skill because they are caught in a cycle of shallow work, tasks that are easy to replicate and add little value. Newport's goal is to help readers understand why deep work matters, how it can transform their professional and personal lives, and how to implement practices that foster deep work. He combines research from psychology, neuroscience, and business with real-world examples of individuals who have mastered deep work to create a practical guide for achieving success in a distracted world. The Modern Dilemma. To fully appreciate the significance of deep work, it's essential to understand the broader context in which Newport's argument unfolds. Over the past few decades, technological advancements have revolutionized the way we live and work. Smartphones, social media platforms, and collaboration tools like Slack and Zoom have made communication faster and more accessible than ever before. While these innovations have undoubtedly brought benefits, they have also introduced new challenges. One of the most significant challenges is the erosion of focus. In a world where information is constantly at our fingertips, it's easy to fall into the trap of multitasking. We check emails while attending meetings, scroll through social media during breaks, and respond to messages while working on projects. This constant switching between tasks creates what Newport calls attention residue, a phenomenon where part of our mental energy remains tied to the previous task, reducing our ability to focus on the current one. Moreover, the rise of the gig economy and remote work has blurred the boundaries between professional and personal life. Many people find themselves working longer hours, often without clear distinctions between when they're on and off. This lack of structure makes it even harder to carve out time for deep work. Newport argues that these trends are not just inconvenient, they are fundamentally reshaping the way we think and work. By prioritizing shallow tasks over deep work, we risk losing the ability to engage in sustained, meaningful effort, the kind of effort that leads to breakthroughs, mastery, and fulfillment. The promise of deep work. For, despite the challenges posed by modern distractions, Newport offers a hopeful vision. Deep work is not only possible, but also transformative. By dedicating ourselves to focused, undistracted effort, we can unlock our full potential and achieve extraordinary results. Whether you're a writer, programmer, scientist, or entrepreneur, deep work enables you to produce high-quality output, develop expertise, and stand out in your field. Newport supports his argument with evidence from psychology and neuroscience. For example, studies show that deep work activates the brain's prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for complex problem-solving and decision-making. When we engage in deep work, we strengthen neural pathways associated with focus and creativity. making it easier to tackle challenging tasks in the future. Furthermore, deep work aligns with the principles of deliberate practice, a concept popularized by psychologist Anders Ericsson. Deliberate practice involves engaging in structured, goal-oriented activities designed to improve performance. It requires intense focus, immediate feedback, and a willingness to push beyond one's comfort zone, all qualities that are inherent to deep work. By embracing deep work, we not only enhance our professional capabilities, but also experience profound personal growth. Newport notes that deep work fosters a sense of flow, a state of complete immersion in a task that leads to heightened satisfaction and well-being. Flow is often described as one of the most fulfilling human experiences, and deep work provides a reliable pathway to achieving it. The concept of deep work. At the heart of deep work lies the distinction between deep work and shallow work. Newport defines deep work as activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that leverage your cognitive abilities to their fullest extent. These activities often involve solving complex problems, creating new knowledge, or mastering difficult skills. Examples include writing a book, developing software, conducting scientific research, or crafting a detailed business strategy. Shallow work, on the other hand, consists of non-cognitively demanding tasks that do not require intense focus. These tasks are often logistical or administrative in nature and can be performed while distracted. Examples include answering emails, attending meetings, filling out paperwork, or browsing social media. While shallow work is necessary to some extent, it does not contribute significantly to long-term success or fulfillment. Newport emphasizes that deep work is not just about working hard. It's about working smart. It requires deliberate effort to eliminate distractions and immerse yourself fully in a task. The rewards of deep work are immense. It allows you to produce high-quality output, develop expertise, and achieve a sense of accomplishment that shallow work cannot provide. Characteristics of deep work. To better understand deep work, it's helpful to examine its defining characteristics. Cognitive intensity. Deep work pushes your mental faculties to their limits. It involves tackling complex problems that require sustained concentration and critical thinking. Distraction-free environment. To perform deep work effectively, you must eliminate external interruptions, for example, phone notifications, and internal distractions, for example, wandering thoughts. High value. Deep work produces outcomes that are difficult to replicate and highly valuable in the marketplace. For instance, a meticulously researched article or a groundbreaking algorithm cannot be easily outsourced or automated. Skill development. Engaging in deep work helps you acquire and refine rare and valuable skills, making you indispensable in your field. Examples of deep work. Newport provides numerous examples of individuals who have achieved remarkable success through deep work. J.K. Rowling. The author completed the final Harry Potter book in a secluded hotel room to avoid distractions. Her ability to focus deeply allowed her to craft a story that captivated millions of readers worldwide. Bill Gates. During Microsoft's early years, Gates engaged in think weeks, during which he isolated himself to focus on strategic planning. These periods of deep work enabled him to anticipate industry trends and make pivotal decisions. Carl Jung. The psychologist built a retreat in the woods to escape urban distractions and write his groundbreaking works. His deep work sessions laid the foundation for analytical psychology. These examples illustrate that deep work is not limited to a specific profession or domain. Whether you're an artist, scientist, or entrepreneur, deep work can help you achieve your goals and leave a lasting impact. The pitfalls of shallow work. While deep work is inherently rewarding, shallow work often feels like a necessary evil. Many professionals spend a significant portion of their day on tasks that are urgent but not important. For example, responding to emails, attending meetings, and managing logistics may seem productive, but they rarely lead to meaningful progress. Newport warns that excessive shallow work can have several negative consequences. Reduced productivity. Constantly switching between tasks fragments your attention and lowers your efficiency. Stagnation. Shallow work does not challenge your cognitive abilities or help you develop new skills, leading to stagnation in your career. Burnout. Performing repetitive, low-value tasks can drain your energy and motivation, leaving you feeling unfulfilled. To counteract these effects, Newport advocates for minimizing shallow work and prioritizing deep work whenever possible. Why deep work matters. 1. The rise of the knowledge economy. The modern economy is driven by knowledge workers, individuals whose primary capital is their ability to think, learn, and create. Unlike manual labor, which can be automated or outsourced, knowledge work relies on human ingenuity and problem solving. However, the tools and technologies that enable knowledge work, such as email, collaboration platforms, and smartphones, also introduce distractions that hinder productivity. Newport argues that in this environment, deep work is a competitive advantage. Those who can focus deeply and produce high-value output will stand out in their fields. For example, a programmer who spends uninterrupted hours coding is more likely to develop innovative solutions than one who is constantly interrupted by notifications. Similarly, a writer who dedicates time to deep work is more likely to produce insightful and impactful content than one who writes sporadically while multitasking. 2. The scarcity of deep work. Despite its importance, deep work is becoming increasingly rare. Newport attributes this scarcity to several factors. The cult of connectivity. Many workplaces encourage constant communication through email, instant messaging, and meetings. This culture of connectivity makes it difficult to carve out time for deep work. The myth of multitasking. People often believe they can juggle multiple tasks simultaneously, but research shows that multitasking reduces efficiency and quality of work. The addiction to distraction. Social media, entertainment apps, and other digital distractions hijack our attention, making it harder to focus on meaningful tasks. As deep work becomes rarer, those who practice it gain a significant edge. Newport cites examples of successful individuals, from authors like J.K. Rowling to tech entrepreneurs like Bill Gates, who attribute their achievements to periods of intense focus. 3. The psychological and professional benefits. Deep work offers numerous benefits beyond professional success. Psychologically, it provides a sense of flow, a state of complete immersion in a task that leads to heightened satisfaction and well-being. Professionally, it enables individuals to develop rare and valuable skills, making them indispensable in their fields. Newport also highlights the financial advantages of deep work, as those who produce high-quality output are often rewarded with promotions, raises, and recognition. The 4 rules of deep work. To help readers cultivate deep work, Newport outlines 4 core principles. Rule 1. Work deeply. The first rule focuses on creating routines, rituals, and habits that support deep work. Newport acknowledges that achieving deep work is challenging because it requires overcoming ingrained habits of distraction. To address this, he suggests several strategies. Time blocking. Allocate specific blocks of time for deep work and treat them as non-negotiable appointments. Rituals and routines. Establish consistent practices that signal the start of deep work, such as working in a quiet space, turning off notifications, or setting a timer. Isolation. Remove yourself from environments that promote distraction, whether physically, for example, working in a library, or digitally, for example, disabling internet access. Newport also introduces 4 philosophies for integrating deep work into your life. Monastic. Eliminate all distractions and dedicate yourself entirely to deep work. This approach suits individuals whose work depends on sustained focus, such as writers or researchers. Bimodal. Alternate between periods of deep work and shallow work. For example, you might spend 1 week focusing intensely on a project and another week handling administrative tasks. Rhythmic. Build deep work into your daily routine, such as dedicating the first few hours of each day to focused tasks. Journalistic. Fit deep work into your schedule whenever opportunities arise, though this requires discipline and adaptability. Rule 2. Embrace boredom. Our brains are wired to seek stimulation, which makes resisting distractions difficult. Newport argues that to perform deep work effectively, we must train our minds to tolerate boredom and resist the urge to constantly check our phones or browse the internet. He suggests several techniques. Schedule internet use. Set specific times for checking email, social media, or news websites, and avoid using these tools outside those times. Productive meditation. Use moments of downtime, such as walking or commuting, to think deeply about a specific problem or task. This practice strengthens your ability to focus and generate insights. Practice focus exercises. Engage in activities that require sustained attention, such as reading a book without interruptions or solving puzzles. By embracing boredom, we rewire our brains to prioritize deep work over shallow distractions. Rule 3. Quit social media. Social media platforms are designed to capture and hold our attention, often at the expense of meaningful work. Newport advocates for a more intentional approach to using these tools. He suggests evaluating whether social media adds significant value to your life, or if it merely serves as a distraction. To make this determination, he proposes the following steps. Craft a personal mission statement. Define your goals and values, then assess whether social media aligns with them. Apply the law of the vital few. Identify the 20% of activities that produce 80% of your results, and focus on those instead of wasting time on low-value tasks. Conduct a digital declutter. Take a break from social media for 30 days, then reintroduce only the tools that provide clear benefits. By quitting or limiting social media use, we reclaim time and mental energy for deep work. Rule 4. Drain the shallows. The final rule focuses on minimizing shallow work to maximize time for deep work. Newport offers several strategies. Limit email and meetings. Set boundaries around communication, such as responding to emails only during designated times or declining unnecessary meetings. Delegate or eliminate low-value tasks. Outsource tasks that do not require your expertise or eliminate them altogether. Be ruthless about protecting your time. Learn to say no to requests that do not align with your priorities. By draining the shallows, we create space for the activities that truly matter. Practical strategies for implementing deep work. Newport provides numerous practical tips for incorporating deep work into daily life. Some of these strategies include creating a dedicated workspace. Designate a specific area for deep work, free from distractions. Using technology wisely. Leverage tools that enhance productivity, such as website blockers or focus apps, while avoiding those that detract from it. Setting clear goals Define what you want to accomplish during each deep work session to maintain focus and motivation. Tracking progress. Keep a record of your deep work sessions to monitor improvements and stay accountable. Real-world examples of deep work. Throughout the book, Newport shares inspiring stories of individuals who have mastered deep work. For instance, J.K. Rowling, the author, completed the final Harry Potter book in a secluded hotel room to avoid distractions. Bill Gates. During Microsoft's early years, Gates engaged in think weeks, during which he isolated himself to focus on strategic planning. Carl Jung. The psychologist built a retreat in the woods to escape urban distractions and write his groundbreaking works. These examples demonstrate that deep work is not only achievable, but also essential for producing exceptional results. Criticism and counterpoints. While deep work has been widely praised, it is not without criticism. Some argue that not all jobs require deep work. Many roles depend on collaboration and communication. The book's recommendations may be impractical in certain environments, such as open offices or industries with frequent interruptions. Quitting social media entirely may not be feasible or desirable for everyone. Despite these critiques, Newport's core message, that deep work is a valuable skill worth cultivating, remains relevant and impactful. Conclusion. Deep work is a powerful reminder of the importance of focus in an age of distraction. By understanding the value of deep work, implementing the 4 rules, and adopting practical strategies, readers can unlock their potential and achieve extraordinary results. Whether you're a student, professional, or entrepreneur, the principles outlined in this book offer a roadmap for success in a distracted world. You listened to Deep Work Book. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to put like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.